Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill will face Liam woeful stunner. A father-son showdown will take a ruinous turn. Liam will continue scuffling with his brain excrescence opinion and the fact that time is running out. Although Liam rejected his demise at first, he's starting to accept that the end may truly be near. That's why Steffi will put further pressure on Liam to spread the news of his condition. Liam's prognostic is grim, so it's not like he can hide the verity indefinitely anyway. Liam into an early grave, also his favored bones. Need a heads up. It looks like Steffi may be the bone. Who spills to Hope, but what about Bill? Since Liam's going to have an important reunion with Bill in the May 9th occasion, he may eventually tell his father what he's up against. Bill will end up on an emotional roller coaster as they bandy the history, present and what's left wing of Liam's future. This sweepstakes should go from tense to heartbreaking as Liam presumably makes a concession that'll be a game changer. Bill will surely have his guard up and take some dabs at Liam following their last battle. Weave to flashback that Bill still has no indication Liam collapsed or that he'd surgery following a major brain bleed. Of course, Bill also doesn't know that led to the neuroplatoon chancing an inoperable mass on Liam's brain reviews. Now Liam's life is getting cut short, so it seems he'll deliver that stunner and leave Bill reeling. Bill and Liam are presumably going to clinch it out as they attack this extremity together. Although Bill may covenant to use all his plutocrat and coffers to find a treatment option, Liam might argue that his pater can't buy him out of this. Bill won't want to give up and will no doubt face some tough feelings once he hears the bleak prognostications from Liam's croakers. Liam will give Bill updates on the tragedy that's passing. Steffi making a decision that will change everything. Hope took Liam advice and called Carter over to Brooke Place where she agreed to work on their relationship and give him another chance. Carter was excited by this news, but he has no idea that Steffi is about to drop a stunner. After Carter leaves, Steffi stops buying gashes. Hope is shocked to see Steffi considering the enmity between them. Steffi feels Hope has to know what's going on with Liam despite Liam soliciting her not to tell. After all, she's Liam's other ex-wife and the mama of his other child. Steffi has a hard time getting the words out, but when she does, Hope is absolutely floored. Now all those reflective words that Liam said to her make sense. She couldn't imagine where this new Liam had come from, but now she knows. No wonder he was encouraging her to find happiness and telling her that life is too short to waste on wrathfulness when remission is so mending. Where does that leave Hope and Carter now that Hope will probably be spending an awful lot of time with her ex-husband and her son? Hope also doesn't know that she truly does have competition for Carter. He may have been declaring his undying love for her, but he was also kissing Daphne after the fashion show. Daphne is in love with Carter and isn't about to let Hope have him. She lets Carter know that in no uncertain terms and formally again implores him to forget all about Hope and give a relationship with her a pass. Daphne pulls out all the stops to get Carter to see effects her way, but he has Hope on the brain. At least Liam has a brain excrescence, which might end up helping Daphne in the end. Liam gaping down his own mortality for Steffi to stop her vendetta against Hope. Her partner was diagnosed with an inoperable excrescence on his brain, and that news brought Steffi to the consummation that her issues with Hope are enough ridiculous in comparison. Hope has suspected that commodity is wrong with her partner, so when she eventually located him, she ran right to his position, Steffi's house. They talked at length, but Liam couldn't bring himself to tell her that he's dying when he's still trying to wrap his head around the news. He encouraged Hope to choose love and to allow Carter to find his way back into her heart. Liam claimed that life is way too short not to allow people to love you, and Hope also texted Carter, agreeing to meet with him. Hope may have taken his advice, but her gut is telling her that commodity is really wrong. Once Liam says that he couldn't tell Hope the verity, Steffi realizes that she's going to have to do it. They both have a son with him, and Hope needs to know, so Steffi decides to go to her and tell her the verity. They spend times fighting over Liam, and now they need to join forces to support him. Steffi is a wreck while talking to Hope, but when all is said and done, they agree that their petty arguments have to stay in the history. They've to pull together for his sake and also for their daughters. Liam is staying in the guest house on Steffi and Finn property, but Hope wants him with her, and Steffi may indeed agree to this suggestion. She can't be as devoted to him as Hope would be suitable to be since she's now single. Hope clearly does have a reason to be worried, since she's been left in the dark about Liam and his health battle right now. Liam is dying, but the only two people who know about his condition are Steffi and her hubby, Finn. Liam wants to keep his condition a secret from his other baby ma, Hope. But she's not completely unconscious to what's going on. She knows that commodity is over and that it's only a matter of time before the verity comes out. Still, this has urged a lot of observers to wonder if Liam is being endearing by trying to cover Hope from the verity or if he's just being selfish. It goes without saying that the internet clearly did have a lot to say about where this plot is going. Liam trying to set effects right with Hope. Hope doesn't know what the heck to do with herself. Her son has turned into Invisi Beth again. She seems to have lost her hut and now only has scenes in Brooke's living room after sneaking in the window. She has no man to speak of, and indeed the son she raised for 4 times inexplicably calls another woman mama while living in with Paris in Paris. Liam is living with Steffi and Finn, and she's hella confused. Why would Liam do such a thing, and why is he acting so strangely? Liam is determined to shield Hope from the verity about his fatal brain excrescence, so he wants Hope to virtually forget he exists. No way mind the fact that they partake a child, and he claims that his daughters are the most important people in his life. He wants Hope to be happy, so he encourages her to forgive Carter. After all, look at how numerous times Hope had forgiven Liam for cheating on her. Hope isn't sure what to do. Liam seems charming but weird recently. Thomas Forrester is out in Paris with Paris, and Carter now seems to also have a disunited heart because he keeps kissing Daphne. Carter is back soliciting for them to reunite. Hope might just hear to Liam and give Carter another shot, but she'll also be curious about what the heck is going on with her partner. There's commodity not right then, and Hope is determined to get to the bottom of effects. Will she start with a little talk with Bill? He might also be curious about Liam's new station. Brooke's love life could eventually ameliorate. Up to this point, she's been devoted to Ridge, indeed further than he deserves. Brooke is induced that he's her fortune. There's a ground over worried waters. Brooke and Ridge have had their share of troubles. The rearmost was the Forrester Creations preemption, which was the last blow to their relationship. Ridge assumed that Brooke helped her son, Hope, and Carter steal the company. What also didn't help was Brooke's quick acceptance of the CEO position. She did it without allowing doubly, but she claimed that she was doing it for Ridge. She wanted to give the company back to him, but he refused to hear to her. Eventually, he ended up back in Taylor's arms. Brooke set up herself alone, but not for long. There has been enterprise about Brooke and Ridge's future. Are they still fortune? The golden couple could return to the very place where they fell in love ahead. This trip could give Ridge sapience into his heart. It's egregious that he's feeling confused. But what will Ridge do? He wouldn't enjoy seeing his Logan with someone differently. Brooke could end up in the middle of Ridge and Nick. Who'll she choose? Or does she want happiness with another former love? This could change the line of Brooke's life. We can't stay to see what happens.